Hey guys, it's Marcus here from TalkSober.com, and today we got a special sobriety tip for you. Now if you like these daily sobriety tips, go ahead and click the subscribe button and make sure you click the little bell icon so you're updated every time I come out with a new one. But today's sobriety tip is a good one, and while I was reading this book, The One Thing by Gary Keller, I came across something in chapter... Where was it? Here it was, page 67. There we go. He says that there was a study done in 2007 where they did a study between nutrition and willpower. Now this is very interesting for the alcoholic and the addict because naturally what alcohol does to your body is it depletes your vitamins and your nutrition, which in turn affects the cognitive function of your prefrontal cortex, right? A lot of big words here. But that basically says the part of your brain that is able to make decisions rationally. So what's happening is when you drink over a long period of time, your diet and your health isn't always that great, which means your cognitive thinking isn't that great either, which means that this affects your willpower. Now, what do we do about this, right? What's the tip? How's it going to help you? What we need to do first and foremost is realize that this is happening. Realize that the prefrontal cortex is affected by what you've been doing to your body. Number one, realizing is the first step. Number two, once we realize it, we can acknowledge it and say, well, this is what's going on. So while I might not feel the willpower and I want to give in based on how I feel, I know that my cognitive test has been interrupted by something other than thinking. So it's not necessarily a thinking problem or a willpower problem, it's a problem of what's going on in your body and in your mind. And if you can know these things, you can be the first to combat them, because instead of saying, I'm weak, I'm terrible, I want to drink again, you could just simply sit back and say, well, it's pretty normal when I shut down my cognitive functioning that I'm going to have weak willpower. So the takeaway here is to understand that this is going on, combat it by activating your prefrontal cortex, and by saying, I don't need to give in to this because I know it's just something that's a flaw in my mind and body that will get better over time. I hope you enjoyed today's sobriety tip, and I hope you use it to stay sober. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you click that subscribe button and click the little bell. That way, every time I come out with a brand new sobriety tip for you, you'll be the first to know. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.